First race of the afternoon, top of the stretch. The Bernard's Irving of Hunter River Pace has won. Little River, 2 BJ Elite, 3 Jersey Eddie, 4 Dandy Andy L, 5 Willie Robbins, 6 Island Hero, 7 the outside is Skip and Dandy. Your trailer is 8 Harbor View Dreamer. Here they come. And pacing a Little River quickly away out the rail to take him out of there. BJ Elite drives up to on the outside. Harborview Dreamer down along the rail third. Pacing fourth is Jersey Eddie. Dandy Andy L racing a fifth. They go by the eighth and up the back stretch they go, racing to the opening quarter. It's a Little River with the lead up front. Harborview Dreamer a tight second, a racing third is BJ Elite. Parked out, driving fourth is Skip and Dandy up the rail and 5 Jersey Eddie. Dandy Andy L racing from sixth. And 7 is Willie Robbins, your trailer. Island Hero past the opening quarter they go, racing on to the 3/8 off the top is a Little River quarter mile, 30 seconds flat, right there second. On the outside now, Skip and Dandy. Harborview Dreamer at the rail third. Fourth is BJ Elite, Jersey Eddie racing fifth. A race past the half-mile mark. Your leader out front is a Little River. Outside second, Skip and Dandy. Harborview Dreamer at the rail third. Dandy Andy L goes wide in for BJ Elite racing a fifth. 101 and 4 by the half. Moving into the 5/8 turn. On top, Little River. Skip and Dandy drives up and at him on the outside second. At the rail looking for racing room. Harborview Dreamer third. Parked out driving fourth as they race down the back stretch. Dandy Andy L. Past the 3/4 mile mark they go. It's a Little River with the lead up front. Dandy Andy L is going 3 wide up on the outside. Harborview Dreamer out the rail now third. They are midway around the final turn for home. 1:33 and 4 by the 3/4. It's a Little River. Here comes Harborview Dreamer up on the outside. Dandy Andy L. Harborview Dreamer's coming on a Little River off the rail. Right down to the wire. Harborview Dreamer on top and pacing away. Little River second, third is Dandy Andy L. To the wire is your unofficial winner of this afternoon's first race, the Bernard's Irving of Hunter River Pace, your number 8 entry Harborview Dreamer. 3-year-old Pacing Bay Colt by Easy Come Easy Go from the Damn Spoiled Princess. Omni Donling and Chris Collette of Charlottetown. Paul McDonald picks up driving win number 106 on the season. The Colt goes right to his mark. Good trip, 2:04.48. Harborview Dreamer. Now at trackside, the Bernard's Irving Cooler being presented to the winning horse Harborview Dreamer. Congratulations to the owners Donling and Chris Collette and driver Paul McDonald. Harborview Dreamer winning the Bernard's Irving Hunter River Pace in 2:04.
2, 4, 5, 3, 6, 8, 7, 1, 30, 1 and 4, 33.
Yep. Race number 2, top of the stretch, the Boyd McDonald Produce Pace has won. You will see 2 Athlons first, 3 PH West, 4 Kill Carolina Far, 5 Mackmore Epcot, 6 Match Botron, 7 outside Lindale Dexter. Your trailer is 8 Shelly Mark Storm. Here they come. And placing Athlons first, following to get out for the early lead into the first turn down along the rail. You'll see second. Kill Carolina Fire drives up on the outside. Between horses shows third. At the rail fourth is PH West past the 8th and up the back stretch they go first time to the opening quarter. On top, Athlons first. Kill Carolina Fire drives up on the outside, looks for the lead. Gets the neck in front. as they arrive at the opening quarter. Kilkerran Fair pacing to the top. Lindale Dexter on the move outside to race second. At the rail, third Athlon's first. Showing fourth as they race on to the 3/8 is you'll see PH Plus and 5. Blackmore Epcot Match Voltron. And the China Storm trails 31 seconds by the quarter. Adelon up front as they swing for the half. Kilkerran Fair now settling in second as they approach the half-mile mark. Lindale Dexter Athlon's first, racing third. Fourth now moving outside is you'll see PH West from 5. Macmore Epcot in 6. Chillimark Storm moving from the back. And the Match Voltron half-mile in 1:02 going by the 5/8. Kilkerran Fair's your leader up front. At the rail, second, Lindale Dexter, you'll see, drives up on the outside third. PH West full of pace wide in 4. Down the back stretch, going to the 3/4. Kilkerran Fair still on top, has it by a length and a half. You'll see showing second. PH West on the outside third. Lindale Dexter now fourth. They are midway around the final turn for home. PH West is moving quickly up on the outside. They have an eighth of a mile left to go. 1:35 and 1 by the 3/4. Kilkerran Fair by a neck. PH West keeps coming up on the outside. PH West coming to the top. Kilkerran Fair. It's PH West right down the wire. PH West to win it. Kilkerran Fair second. It's close for 3. To the wire, regional official winner of race 2, the Boyd McDonald Produce Pace, your number 3 entry, PH West. 4-year-old pacing Bay Horse by Terport Irvin from the Dam Keeper Barman on the John Jewel of Charlottetown. John in the bike for his 5th winning drive of the season. The mile of 2:08 becomes a new race record. 4-3, PH West. Now at trackside, members of the PEI Standardbred Horse Owners Association presenting the Boyd McDonald Produce Cooler to PH West. The owner-driver, John Jewell. Race number 3, top of the stretch. The Coles Harness Shop Pace has 1 Aaron's Blaze Up, 2 Smallwood, 3 Pineway Special, 4 Maple Leaf Hotshot, 5 Traveling Orphan, 6 Stately Sealster, 7 outside is Irvin Down. Your trailer is 8. Why Worry N. Here they come. Have a recall in race number 3. We have a recall. Once again, race number 3, the Coles Harness Shop Pace. 8 starters. Here they come. They're up, and the pacing Pineway Special quickly away to tag them into their Smallwood, racing up on the outside. Second up between horses, Maple Leaf Hotshot drives third. At the rail fourth is Aaron's Blazette. There he saw by the 8th. It's Pineway Special with the lead up front. As it by 2, Smallwood racing second. Maple Leaf Hotshot finds the rail third. Fourth is Aaron's Blazette. Locking on it from 5 is Traveling Orphan. Stately Sealster from 6, Irvin Down. And Why Worry It at the back. Past the opening quarter, racing into the far turn first time. They're on their way to the 3/8 mark. Led by Pineway Special up front. Smallwood second and Maple Leaf Hotshot third. Quarter mile, 33 seconds off the top turn they come. No change, your leader up front is Pineway Special. A length and a half back second is Smallwood racing third and Maple Leaf Hotshot. Traveling Orphan moving up quickly outside fourth. He's now third and drives on for the leader up front as they pass the half-mile mark. Pineway Special, your leader up front. Outside second, Traveling Orphan, Smallwood third, Maple Leaf Hotshot fourth. Stately Sealster moves wide in 5. Aaron's Blazette Irvin Down. And Why Worry N trails. Half mile 1:06 and 4. Going by the 5/8. Your leader up front is still Pineway Special. As it by 2. Second outside, Traveling Orphan, Smallwood now third. Maple Leaf Hotshot up on the outside in 4. They get on by the 3/4 mile mark. Pineway Special on top. Outside second, Traveling Orphan. Smallwood looks for Racing Room third. Maple Leaf Hot Shot fourth. Fifth is Aaron's Blazette. They have an eighth of a mile left to go. 3/4, 1:38 and 3. Off the 7/8 turn for home, they come 3 wide. Up front, Pineway Special. Traveling Orphan. Maple Leaf Hot Shot is coming 3 wide. Maple Leaf Hot Shot coming on. Right down the wire. Maple Leaf Hot Shot to win it. It's tied for second and third. To the wire is your unofficial winner of race 3, the Coles Harness Shop Pace, your number 4 entry, Maple Leaf Hot Shot. 12-year-old pacing Black Gelding by Firebolt from the Dam Skip Council. On the Shirley Wakes Hunter River, Bob McGinnis in the bike for his 13th winning drive of the season. The mile 2:12.44, Maple Leaf Hot Shot. Now at trackside, Keith Coles of Coles Harness Shop in Milton presenting the cooler. The winning horse, Maple Leaf Hot Shot. Congratulations to the owner, Shirley Weeks, and driver, Bob McGinnis. Race number 4 up and coming. Race number 4, first leg of the Drivers' Championship. Your number 7 entry, Just on Time, Scratched, Move In, Mr. Freeway. The driver, Willie Murphy. Race 4, 7 now reads Mr. Freeway. The driver, Willie Murphy. Operating are the entries in race number 4. It's the CDP Drivers' Championship, Charlottetown Vet Clinic Pace. Features Triacta and Quinella Wager Ring. 1 Bannockburn Boyd. On the Denegas of Cornwall, Bill Hickenup. 2 Pegs Fool. On the Leicester Chapel Summerside, David Pino drives. 3 Timely Mac. On the Gordy McDonald Charlottetown, Jackie Peters up. 4 Pasolongo. On the Don Duffy Peters Road, Joel Smallwood aboard. 5 Spring Fourth. Owned by Elaine and Sterling Baker, Boyd McDonald driving. 6 Vivian's Lane, owned by Clark Cudmore of Charlottetown, driven by Paul McDonald. 7 Mr. Freeway, owned by Frank Hansen Tyne Valley, driven by Willie Murphy. 8 Cameron Key, owned by Leona Matthews, Dunstaff, and Roy Matthews will do the driving. Post time for race number 4, the Charlottetown Vet Clinic Pace. First leg of the Drivers' Championship goes to post 2:26. That leaves 8 minutes wagering time on the 4th race. It features Triacta and Quinella Wagering. And the top point-getting driver in the 4 legs this afternoon will be crowned the champion and will receive the McKinley Snow Removal Trophy. You can keep track of the driver's points this afternoon, the score sheet, after race number 8 on your program. Race 4, top of the stretch, Charlottetown Vet Clinic Pace. First leg of the Drivers' Championship has 1 Bannockburn Boy, Bill Hicken. 2 Pegs Fool, Dave Pino. 3 Timely Mac, Jackie Peters. 4 Pasolongo, Joe Smallwood. 5 Spring Fourth, Boyd McDonald. 6 Vivian's Lane, Paul McDonald. 7 outside, Mr. Freeway with Willie Murphy. Your trailer is 8, Cameron Key with Roy Matthews. Here they come. And pacing, Timely Mac quickly away to attack him into there. Bannockburn Boyd racing it along the rail second. Spring Fourth, driving quickly up on the outside third. Is now second as they get on by the 8th. Timely Mac, your early leader up front. Spring Fourth is racing a tight second. Bannockburn Boyd third. Fourth is Pegs Fool racing from 5. Cameron Key. Pasolongo looks at it from 6. Vivian's Lane. And the Mr. Freeway trails. They go on to 8, 1 and 3. Looking at it from 3. Bannockburn Boyd. Pegs Fool racing fourth. The tied 5th is Cameron Key. Quartermile in 31 and 1. Off the top turn and 2. It's Timely Mac showing the way up front. Spring Fourth, second. Here comes Bannockburn Boyd moving up on the outside third. Cameron Key swings wide fourth. Pegs Fool out there. Vivian's Lane, Pasolongo. Mr. Freeway trails to now halfway home. Your leader up front remains Timely Mac. Takes this field into the 5/8 turn. Outside second challenging is Bannockburn Boyd. Spring Fourth up the rail third. From 4, Cameron Key. They pace the half in 1:04 and 1. 3/8 of a mile left to go as they move down the backstretch second time. Timely Mac on top, up to on the outside. Bannockburn Boyd Springforth at the rail third. Cameron Key fourth. Mr. Freeway moves up on the outside of fifth. I go by the 3/4 mile mark. Racing into the far turn. Final time. Timely Mac is still on top. Bannockburn Boyd drives up and on him outside second. Springforth third. 1:36 by the 3/4. They have 1/8 of a mile left to go. It's Timely Mac taking him on home. Bannockburn Boyd. Springforth is coming down along the rail. It's Timely Mac. Springforth is coming quickly up the rail. It's gonna be too close to call. We'll need a picture. To the wire is your unofficial winner of race number 4, the Charlottetown Vet Clinic Pace First Leg Drivers' Championship, your number 3 entry, Timely Mac. 8-year-old pacing Big Gelding by Armbro Roger from the Dandale Rainbow. On to Gordy McDonald of Charlottetown. Jackie Peters in the bike for his 11th driving park win of the season. The mile 2:08 and 1 with 3. Timely Mac. Now trackside, the Charlottetown Vet Clinic Cooler being presented to the winning horse, Timely Mac. Congratulations to the owner, Gordy McDonald, and Jackie Peters, the winning driver, first leg of the Drivers' Championship.
What happened, kid?
Here now are the official results of race 4. 1 Bannockburn Boyd 3, 2 Pegs Fool 8, 3 Timely Mac, your race winner. 4 Paso Lungo 4, 5 Springforth 2, 6 Vivian's Lane 5, 7 Mr. Freeway 6, 8 Cameron Key 7, fractions quarter 31 and 1, half in 104 and 1, 3/4 136, time for the mile 2:08 and 1. Top down. Race 5, top of the stretch, the Island Equine Vet Clinic Trot has won. KF Kiwi, 2 Kirkwood Drive, 3 Just a Wish, 4 BRD, 5 Rustico Hotshot, 6 Stylish Treasure, 7 Outside Paris Star, and your trailer is 8 Fleur de Flame. Here they come. They're up and trotting. KF Kiwi Paris Star in from the extreme outside looks for the lead as they trot to the first turn. Paris Star in your early leader up front, has it by 2 open lengths over KF Kiwi second. Kirkwood Drive trotting third. Fourth is Fleur de Flame. They're on their way to the opening quarter. Paris Star in has the lead up front, has it by 2, racing from 2. KF Kiwi pacing third, trotting third. Kirkwood Drive. Fourth is Fleur de Flame past the opening quarter, trotting into the far turn. First time Paris Star in has the lead up front. Right there, second is KF Kiwi, and a gap of 7 back to Kirkwood Drive, trotting third. Quarter mile 30 and 2 off the top turn they trot. Paris Star in has the lead out front. KF Kiwi a tight second. Then we go back to Kirkwood Drive third. Fleur de Flame fourth. They trot past the half-mile mark. Paris Star in, your leader past the half. KF Kiwi second. A gap of 8 open lengths back to Kirkwood Drive third. Fleur de Flame fourth. BRD from 5. Just a Wish, Rustico Hotshot, and Stylish Treasure. The half trotted 1:02 and 2. Going by the 5/8. Paris Star in on top. KF Kiwi right there, second, closing the gap, third, Kirkwood Drive. They move down the backstretch, trotting to the 3/4 mile mark. Paris Star in still on top. They start to gang up on the leader. KF Kiwi second, Fleur de Flame gets closer third. BRD moves up on the outside in fourth. They trot midway around the final turn for home. 1:35 and 4 by the 3/4. Paris Star in is still on top. Here comes KF Kiwi up on the outside. Paris Star in takes them on home. KF Kiwi, Fleur de Flame up on the outside. Paris Star in, KF Kiwi, Fleur de Flame is 3-1 on the outside. Right down the wire. Fleur de Flame to win it. KF Kiwi second. Paris Star in will be 3. To the wire is your unofficial winner of race number 5, the Island Equine Vet Clinic Trot, your number 8. 8th entry, Fleur de Flame. 4-year-old trotting Bay Mare by Hedgerow Hill from the Damla Flame. On the flick is Memory Farms of Colfed. Bob Craig in the bike for his 15th winning drive of the season. A trotting trip of 2:10 becomes a new trotting record for 8. Fleur de Flame. Now at trackside, Dr. Ian Moore of Island Equine Vet Clinic in Winslow presenting the cooler to the winning trotter Fleur de Flame. Congratulations to the owner's flick as Memory Firms and driver Bobby Craig.
2, 6, 5, 4, 7, 8, 3, 1. 30 and 2, 102 and 2. 35 and 4, 210 flat.
Now parading are the entries in race number 6. It's the Brackley Jeep and Eagle Pace Second Leg Drivers' Championship. Features Triacta and Quinella Wagering. 1 Harborview Ann. On the Guy Cudmore of Charlottetown, Willie Murphy up. 2 Storygrad. On the Stephen Gass of Cornwall, David Pino drives. 3 Sonica Savannah. On the Vaughn Doyle of Charlottetown, driven by Paul McDonald. 4 Smooth and Silky. On by Keith Coles and Boyd McDonald Prados, Boyd McDonald up. 5 Flying Patrol. On by Michael McLean and Lois McCarran, driven by Billy Hicken. 6 Playgirl Brett. On by Alonzo Bolt of Mount Stewart, driven by Joe Smallwood. 7 Columbia Chips. On by Doris Jenkins Fort Augustus, Jackie Peters drives. 8 Cobequid Chip. On by David Rose and Gerald McDougall, Roy Matthews will do the driving. Post time for race number 6, second leg of the Drivers' Championship, has been set at 3:02. That leaves 7 minutes wagering time on this race. It features Triacta and Quinella Wagering. Race 6, top of the stretch, the Brackley Jeep and Eagle Pace, second leg Drivers' Championship, 1 Harborview Ann, Willie Murphy, 2 Storygrad, Dave Pino, 3 Sonica Savannah, Paul McDonald, 4 Smooth and Silky, Boyd McDonald, 5 Flying Patrol, Billy Hicken, 6 Playgirl Brett, Joe Smallwood, 7 on the outside, Columbia Chips, Jack Peters, 1 trailer 8 Cobequid Chip with Roy Matthews. Here they come. They're off and pacing. Storygrad quickly away to tag him into there. Smooth and Silky drives up on the outside. They're racing it along the rail. Harborview Ann third. Up on the outside. Full line patrol outside driving fourth. Sonica Savannah up the rail in 5. They move on by the 8th and up the back stretch they go. Racing to the opening quarter, led by Storygrad up front. Smooth and Silky looks to take over the lead, does that as they arrive at the opening quarter. Smooth and Silky pacing to the top. Full line patrol up to on the outside now, challenging the new leader, Smooth and Silky to the 3/8. Storygrad racing third from 4 Harborview Ann. Quarter mile 30 and 2/5 as they swing off the top turn. Coming outside and moving to the front as they swing for the half full line patrol. Racing now second, Smooth and Silky. Storygrad looks out third, 4th Harborview Ann. Sonica Savannah moves outside at 5th. Cobequid Chip from 6. Outside 7 Columbia Chips. And a Playgirl Brett trails, moving by the half-mile mark. They race into the paddock turn second time. Half mile in 1:02. Full line patrol, your leader by the 5/8. Up to on the outside now. Storygrad looks to regain the lead. Smooth and Silky at the rail third. There goes Columbia Chips 3 wide on the outside. Full of pace, rushing up to join the leaders up front as they move on by the 3/4 mile mark. Heads apart up front, moving to the far turn final time. It's full line patrol. Storygrad, Columbia Chips 3 wide. Smooth and Silky looks for racing room. Sonica Savannah off the 7/8 turn for home they come. They're coming from everywhere. 3/4, 134 and 3. Full line patrol. Sonica Savannah, Starry Grad, smooth and silky. Right down to the wire. It's Flying Patrol. Sonica Savannah, smooth and silky. Harborview Ann. It's gonna be Harborview Ann to win it. It's tied for second and third. To the wire is your unofficial winner of race number 6, second leg of the Drivers' Championship. Brackley Jeep and Eagle Pace, your number 1 entry, Harborview Ann. 6-year-old pacing brown mare by Escort from the Damn Child's Play. On the Guy Cudmore of Charlottetown. Willie Murphy in the bike for his 12th driving park win of the season. And quite a horse race, quite a finish. The mile 2:06 and 2 with 1, Harborview Ann. Now at trackside, the Brackley Jeep and Eagle Pace Cooler going to the winning horse Harborview Ann. Congratulations to the owner Guy Cudmore of Charlottetown and the driver Willie Murphy. Harborview Ann winning the Brackley Jeep and Eagle Pace 2:06 and 2. Race 7, top of the stretch. The Stedge Fuel Pace has won Good Time Dandy, 2 Lewis Sealster, 3 Apache's Last, 4 Ardent Superman, 5 Fort Augusta's Boy, 6 a Dandy Breeze, 7 outside Island Falcon. Your trailer is 8 Wind Wheeler. Here they come. They're up and pacing Good Time Dandy and Lewis Sealster battle for the lead off the gate as they race into the first turn. Good Time Dandy goes to a break as they get on by the 8 Lewis Sealster, your early leader up front, racing up on the outside. Now to race second as they go to the opening quarter. Wind Wheeler, Good Time Dandy back on stride third. Apache's Last racing fourth. On the outside in 5 is Ardent Superman, Fort Augustus Boy inside 6, the Dandy Breeze. Your trailer past the quarter is Island Falcon. Your leader up front, Lewis Sealster, takes this field to the 3/8 mark after an opening quarter of 31 and 2. Right there, second Wind Wheeler, pacing third Good Time Dandy. Ardent Superman parked out fourth. Apache's Last at the rail in 5. Island Falcon swings wide in 6. Fort Augusta's Boy and the Dandy Breeze is moving 3 wide from the back. They move by the half-mile mark. Wind Wheelers up on the outside. Looks for the lead from Lewis Sealster as they race into the paddock turn second time. It's Lewis Sealster on top. Wind Wheeler challenging outside second as they move to the 5/8 half-mile in 1:04 and 4. On top is a Lewis Sealster. Wind Wheeler racing second. A Dandy Breeze up on the outside. Well back third. Good Time Dandy. Down the back stretch. Going by the 3/4 mile mark. Lewis Sealster's your leader up front. Has it 5-2. Wind Wheeler racing second. A Dandy Breeze is moving up on the outside third. Now second and drives on for the leader, Lewis Sealster. 3/4, 1:36. They have an 1/8 of a mile left to go. Off the top turn for home they come. It's a Lewis Sealster. A Dandy Breeze is coming up on the outside. Lewis Sealster. A Dandy Breeze closing up on the outside. It's not enough. Lewis Sealster to win it. A Dandy Breeze second. Apache's Last will be 3. To the wire is your unofficial winner of race 7, the Stedge Fuel Pace, your number 2 entry, Lewis Sealster. 3-year-old Pacing Bay Colt by Jade Prince from the Dam Lily Hanover on by Harris Johnson of Cornwall. Len McGuigan on the bike for his 55th winning drive of the season. The mile 2:09 and 1:42, Lewis Sealster. Now at trackside, Lowell Stead of Stedge Fuel in Montague, presenting the cooler, the Stedge Fuel Cooler, to the winning horse Lewis Sealster. And congratulations to the owner Harris Johnson and driver Len McGuigan. Glenn Claiborne, Von Doyle phone. Glenn Claiborne and Von Doyle. Now operating are the entries in race number 8, third leg of the Drivers' Championship. The Cudmore's Texaco Pace features Triacta and Quinella Wagering. One Todd's Dandy, On the Heath's Craswell of Winslow, Willie Murphy drives. 2, Mr. Dibbs. On the Jim Quinn of Belfast, Jackie Peters up. 3, Riverley Dandy. On the Alex McPhee of Cornwall, driven by Joe Smallwood. 4, Test the Odds. On the Windsor Adams of Bunbury, driven by Roy Matthews. 5, Tyler S. On the Don McRae of Vernon, driven by Dave Pino. 6, Newport Jason. On the Jim Hughes of Charlottetown, Billy Hicken aboard. 7, Miss Tambo. On the Clare and Tammy McDonald of Crapo, Boyd McDonald up. 8, Happy Spoiler. On the Don Ling and Chris Gallant, Paul McDonald will do the driving. Post time for race 8, the Cudmore's Texaco Pace. Third leg of the Drivers' Championship has been set at 3:40. That leaves 6 minutes wagering time on this race. It features Triacta and Quinella Wagering. Race 8, top of the stretch, Cudmore's Texaco Pace. Third leg Drivers' Championship has 1, Todd's Dandy, Willie Murphy. 2, Mr. Dibbs, Jack Peters. 3, Riverley Dandy, Joe Smallwood. 4, Test the Odds, Roy Matthews. 5, Tyler S. Dave Pino. 6, Newport Jason with Bill Hicken. 7, outside, Miss Tambo with Boyd McDonald. Your trailer is 8, Happy Spoiler with Paul McDonald. Third leg Drivers' Championship. Here they come. We have a recall in race number 8. We have a recall. Reason for the recall, 5, Tyler S. Off stride. Once again, race 8, top of the stretch. Cudmore's Texaco Pace, third leg Drivers' Championship. 8 starters. Here they come. They're up and pacing. Mr. Dibbs quickly away. Test the Odds way up on the outside. Newport Jason, they drive into the first turn. Mr. Dibbs has the early lead up front. Driving up 2 on the outside. Newport Jason out the rail. Third, Happy Spoiler. Riverley Dandy pacing fourth. At the rail, fifth is Miss Tambo as they race to the opening quarter. Arriving there, Mr. Dibbs has the lead up front. Parked out, driving out on second. Newport Jason, Happy Spoiler out the rail third. Riverley Dandy pacing fourth. Miss Tambo from 5. Test the Odds parked down on 6. Tyler S. Your trailer is Todd's Dandy. 30 seconds flat by the opening quarter. Off the top turn they come. Mr. Dibbs shows the way up front. Happy Spoiler up the rail shows second. Parked out third. He is Newport Jason. Riverley Dandy up the rail in fourth. Test the Odds moves up on the outside. Now the race fifth as they move by the half-mile mark. Led by Mr. Dibbs up front. Happy Spoiler second. Riverley Dandy third. Newport Jason outside fourth. Miss Tambo now fifth. Tyler S. from 6, Test the Odds, and Todd's Dandy trails. They pass the half in 1:02, going by the 5/8. They go to the backstretch second time, moving to the 3/4. Mr. Dibbs pacing off the top. Happy Spoiler right there, second. Riverley Dandy racing the third. Test the Odds lives on the outside fourth. Miss Tambo now fifth. They race into the third turn, final time. Mr. Dibbs on top. Happy Spoiler right there second. 3/4, 1:33 and 3. They make the final turn for home. It's Mr. Dibbs on top. Happy Spoiler on his back second. Here he comes to the outside. It's Mr. Dibbs. Happy Spoiler is coming up on the outside. Mr. Dibbs, Happy Spoiler. It's gonna be too close to call. We'll need a picture. To the wire is your unofficial winner of race number 8, the Cudmore's Texaco Pace, your number 8 entry, Happy Spoiler. 4-year-old pacing bay gelding by Nightly Blue Chip from the Damn Spoiled Princess. On the Don Ling and Chris Gallant of Charlottetown. Paul McDonald picks up his second win of the afternoon, number 107 on the season. an excellent winning trip on a cold afternoon. 2:04 for 8. Happy Spoiler. Now at trackside, Clark Cudmore, owner of Cudmore's Texaco on University Avenue, presenting the Cudmore's Texaco Cooler to Happy Spoiler. Congratulations to the owners Don Lang and Chris Gallant and driver Paul McDonald. Happy Spoiler winning the Cudmore's Texaco Pace in 2:04. And this afternoon, all drivers winning races are being presented with driver's gloves by the PEI Standardbred Horse Owners Association. That's driver's gloves going to the winning drivers here all afternoon. Race 9, top of the stretch, the Eddie McLeod Memorial Pace has won. Toby Commander, 2 Nightly Hit, 3 Riverview Sandy, 4 Pineway Cadet, 5 Little Falcon, 6 Cap Young, 7 outside is Daddy Will. Here they come.
I forgot we weren't supposed to speak.
Huh?
Forgot we weren't
Cammy, come on. They're off and pacing. Toby Commander quickly away at the rail. Nightly Hit drives up 2 on the outside. A Little Falcon wide into the turn 3rd. Riverview Sandy down along the rail. They move to the 8th, getting on by there. Toby Commander, your leader up front. Nightly Hit drives up 2 on the outside. Riverview Sandy pacing 3rd. 4th is Pineway Cadet. They're on their way to the opening quarter. Nightly Hit up on the outside is moving to the top as they arrive at the quarter-mile mark. 2nd, Toby Commander, Riverview Sandy a tight 3rd. And a gap of 3 lengths back to Pineway Cadet pacing 4th. Cap Young from 5. Daddy Will and a Little Falcon trails. 31 seconds by the opening quarter. They swing for the half. Nightly Hit has the lead up front. Toby Commander racing a 2nd. Riverview Sandy now 3rd. Pineway Cadet pacing 4th. Cap Young 5th. Daddy Will and a Little Falcon trails the now. Halfway home, led by Nightly Hit up front. Toby Commander 2nd. Riverview Sandy 3rd. There goes Pineway Cadet moving up on the outside in 4. Half mile in 1:02 and 1. Your leader up front is a Nightly Hit. Has it by a length. Toby Commander racing 2nd. Up on the outside. Pineway Cadet 3rd. Now 2nd and drives on. Cap Young moves up on the outside in 4. Down the back stretch they go, past the 3/4-mile mark. Nightly Hit. Pineway Cadet's on the outside. Toby Commander looks for racing room. Cap Young's on the outside in 4. Little Falcon, Riverview Sandy, and Daddy Will trails. 1:33 and 4 by the 3/4. They're 3 wide as they swing for home. It's Nightly Hit. Pineway Cadet, Little Falcon, Cap Young, 4 wide through the stretch. Nightly Hit on top. Pineway Cadet, Toby Commander down along the rail, right down the wire. Nightly Hit to win it. Toby Commander, Cap Young will be 3. To the wire is your unofficial winner of race 9, the Eddie McLeod Memorial Pace. Your number 2 entry, Nightly Hit. 5-year-old pacing bay mare by Nightly Blue Chip from the dam Hitbound. On with the Morgan stable of North Wiltshire. Earl Smith picks up his 20th winning drive of the season. Good winning trip. 2:04 and 2 for 2. Nightly Hit. Now at trackside, members of the late Eddie McLeod family presenting the cooler to the winning horse Nightly Hit, the Eddie McLeod Memorial Cooler. And congratulations to the owners of the Morgan stable of North Wiltshire and the driver Earl Smith. Nightly Hit winning the Eddie McLeod Memorial Pace in 2:04 and 2.
Oh, Boomer, don't be gross.
Now parading are the entries in race number 10, the McLean Construction Own a Horse for a Day Pace. 4th and final leg of the Drivers' Championship features Triacta and Exator Wagering. 1 Leela's Express. Only Bobby Drake of Charlottetown, Joe Smallwood will drive. Christina Gallant is the owner for a day. 2 Utah's Jolly. On McLaren, Dunning Bowman of Winslow, Roy Matthews drives. Walter Craig the owner. 3 Romandus. Only Ray Cousins of Crapo, Boyd McDonald will drive. Owner for a day is Merlin McDonald. 4 Amanda's Pet. Only Linus Conway of Bonshaw, Paul McDonald your driver. Owner for a day, Duncan McKendrick. 5 Miramichi Reuben. On the Lester Rankin of Charlottetown, Billy Hicken will drive. Owner for a day, Ernest Taylor. 6 Darrell Sanjoel. On the Willard McLeod of Cornwall, Dave Pino will drive. Lloyd Vesey, owner for a day. 7, Motoring Pixie. On by Bernie McDonald of Mount Stewart, Jackie Peters will drive. Owner for a day, Lewis Sullivan. 8, Rothman's Queen. On by Ralph Summers of Summerside, Willie Murphy will drive. Owner for a day is Sandra Birth. That's the field for race 10, final leg of the Drivers' Championship. Own a horse for a day, McLean Construction Pace. They'll go to post at 4:19. That leaves 7 minutes wagering time on this race. It features Triacta and Exactor wagering. Race 10, top of the stretch, the final leg Drivers' Championship. 1, Leela's Express, Joe Smallwood. 2, Utah's Jolly, Roy Matthews. 3, Romanda's Boyd McDonald. 4, Amanda's Pet, Paul McDonald. 5, Miramachi Rubin, Bill Hicken. 6, Darrell Sangel, Dave Pino. 7, Outside Motoring Pixie, Jackie Peters. Your trailer is 8, Rothman's Queen with Willie Murphy. Here they come. And pacing Leela's Express, Utah's Jolly, Amanda's Pets up 3 wide on the outside as they battle for a top spot. Getting into the first turn, Leela's Express, your early leader up front. Amanda's Pet drives up 2 on the outside. At the rail third is Utah's Jolly, gap of 5 back to Romanda's pacing for the battle on up front as they race to the opening quarter. Amanda's Pet outside gets the neck in front. Leela's Express now racing second. Utah's Jolly third. From 4 is Romanda's. Racing in 5, Rothman's Queen. Miramachi Rubin from 6, Darrell Sangel. And Motoring Pixie trails 30 1/5 by the opening quarter. Off the top turn they come. It's Amanda's Pet showing the way up front. Racing right there second, Leela's Express. From 3, Utah's Jolly. Romanda's closing the gap fourth. 5th is Rothman's Queen. Miramachi Rubin, Darrell Sangel. And Motoring Pixie trails them now halfway home. Amanda's Pet's on top. There goes Utah's Jolly up 2 on the outside. Leela's Express racing it along the rail third. Romanda's a tight 4th. Quick half of 1:02 as they move on by the 5/8. Go to the backstretch second time, moving to the 3/4. It's Amanda's Pet on top. Romanda's is moving up 3 wide on the outside. Second looks for the lead and gets it as they move on by the 3/4 mile mark. It's Romanda's on top. Miramachi Rubin's up 3 wide on the outside. Motoring Pixie is going 3 wide, now third. They have an 1/8 of a mile left to go. 1:35 by the 3/4. It's Romanda's. Here comes Motoring Pixie up on the outside. They make the final turn for home. 3/4, 1:35. Romanda's on top. Motoring Pixie's coming up on the outside. It's Romanda's. Motoring Pixie right down to the wire. Romanda's gives Boyd McDonald the Drivers' Championship. Second, Motoring Pixie. Up for 3 is Miramachi Rubin. To the wire is your unofficial winner of race 10, the 4th and final leg Drivers' Championship, McLean Construction. On a horse for a day pace, your number 3 entry, Romanda's. 3-year-old pacing Brown Colt by Valiant Sampson from the Dan Moonabout. On by Ray Cousins of Crapall. Boyd McDonald in the bike for his 34th winning drive of the season. The Colt goes right to his mark, 2:07 for 3, Romanda's. Now at trackside, the McLean Construction Pace Cooler being presented to the winning horse Romanda's. Congratulations to the owner Ray Cousins of Crapall and the driver Boyd McDonald. Romanda's winning at 2:07. And ladies and gentlemen, now at trackside, the owners for Own a Horse for a Day are at trackside to get their picture taken with the winning horse of race 10, which was Romanda's. And the owner for a day of Romanda's, Merlin McDonald, he receives a check for $200, owning Romanda's for race number 10. All 8 owners at trackside to take in the cooler and picture presentation. Again, Merlin McDonald, the lucky owner, he'll get a check for $200. Finishing second, Motoring Pixie, Lewis Sullivan will get $100 check. Third was Miramachi Rubin. Ernest Taylor will receive $48. Fourth was Amanda's Pet for Duncan McKendrick of Summerside. Duncan receives $32. And fifth was Leela's Express, Christina Gallant of Summerside. She receives $20. I'd like to thank everyone here this afternoon for your participation in the Own a Horse for a Day contest here at the CDP. Here now are the official results of race 10, 1 Leela's Express 5. Ladies and gentlemen, assembling across the track, the 8 drivers that competed here this afternoon in the Horseman's Day CDP Drivers Championship. And it took the final leg, the fourth and final leg, to decide the winner. And quite a battle it was here this afternoon. Coming out on top in this afternoon's competition with a win in race number 10, Boyd McDonald on top with a total of 26 points. He will receive the McKinley Snow Removal Trophy. Boyd McDonald, 26. Second was Jackie Peters at 25 points. Then came Paul McDonald third with 23. Billy Hicken fourth with 20. Willie Murphy fifth with 16. Joe Smallwood sixth with 14. Seventh was Dave Pino with a total of 11. And Roy Matthews finishing eighth with a total of 9 points. And across the track, Brian McPhee and Dr. Ian Moore of the PEI Standardbred Horse Owners Association presenting plaques to all of the participants here this afternoon in the Drivers' Championship. And Boyd McDonald collecting the major part of the hardware and silverware. He is the overall winner here this afternoon, edging out Jackie Peters and Paul McDonald. Boyd with 26, Jackie 25, and Paul McDonald had 23. Also across the track, LFJ Productions is presenting a tape of the races here this afternoon to Boyd McDonald, the overall winner. A color video presentation of the final race. LFJ Productions, of course, selling the color videos here at the driving park, located high atop the grandstand here in the judges' stand. So Boyd McDonald, the winner of the CDP Drivers' Championship for 1987. Race 11, top of the stretch, Town of Parkdale pace 2, Kerr Grade, 3 No Bourbon, 4 Worthy Gift, 5 Governor Elect, 6 Guaranteed Chance, 7 on the outside is Star Glider V. Here they come. They're off and pacing No Bourbon and Worthy Gift following to get out. They battle for a top spot as they race into the first turn. Worthy Gift up on the outside. Goes for the lead and it gets it as they get on by the 8. Worthy Gift, your leader up front. No Bourbon racing second. Kerr Grade looks out at third. Fourth is Governor-elect Guaranteed Chance. And the Star Glider V trails. They race to the opening quarter. Arriving there, Worthy Gift sets the pace up front. Right there, second, No Bourbon. Kerr Grade a tight third. Governor-elect closing the gap fourth. Guaranteed Chance and Star Glider V trails. Quarter mile pace to 30. And the 3/5 off the top turn they come. It's Worthy Gift showing the way up front. As it by Elect, No Bourbon racing second. Kerr Grade third. Governor-elect Guaranteed Chance. And the Star Glider V trails through the stretch in front of the stand first time. They pass the half-mile mark. Worthy Gift sets the pace up front. No Bourbon second. There goes Governor-elect up on the outside third. Kerr Grade racing fourth. Guaranteed Chance. And the Star Glider V trails. They pace the half in 1:02. Going by the 5:8. Worthy Gift still your leader up front. No Bourbon. Governor-elect gaining ground with every stride. The outside third. Kerr Grade Guaranteed Chance out there fifth. And the Star Glider V trails down the back stretch, moving by the 3/4 mile mark. It's a Worthy Gift still on top. No Bourbon, Governor-elect Guaranteed Chance tips 3 wide on the outside. They are midway around the final turn for home. 1:33-1 by the 3/4. It's a Worthy Gift. No Bourbon looks for racing round, can't find it. Governor-elect Guaranteed Chance. Star Glider V is winding up from the back. It's a Worthy Gift on top. right down the wire. Worthy Gift wins it coast to coast. Guaranteed chance second. It's tight for 3. To the wire is your unofficial winner of race 11, the town of Parkdale. Pace your number 4 entry, Worthy Gift. 8-year-old pacing Brown Gelding by Noble Lord from the dam Armbro Liza. On by Boyd McDonald of Crapball. Boyd having a good afternoon here. Picks up his second win on the day, number 35 on the season. A trip of 2-0-3-2 with 4. Worthy Gift. Now at trackside, Deputy Mayor Jerry Muzika of the town of Parkdale, along with Loch Llewellyn on the town of Parkdale Council, presenting the town of Parkdale cooler to Worthy Gift, the owner-driver, Boyd McDonald of Crapall. Final race of the afternoon, top of the stretch. The Montague Vet Clinic pace has 1 Island Gem, 2 SF Jonathan, 3 Salome Bay, 4 Green Tree Sprite, 5 Rhythm Rocky, 6 Bayside Catfish, 7 outside Cormac Fay. Your trailer is a Keel Largo Express. Here they come. And pacing Island Gem quickly away up the rail. SF Jonathan driving up on the outside to challenge Keel Largo Express at the rail. Moving fourth is Salome Bay. Green Tree Sprite looks at it from 5. Rhythm Rocky, Bayside Catfish, and the Mormac Bay trails. They're on their way to the opening quarter, led by Island Gem up front. Keel Largo Express right there, second. SF Jonathan parked out, driving third. Salome Bay looks at it from 4. Green Tree Sprite from 5. They go by the opening quarter, racing into the third turn first time. Island Gem, your leader up front. SF Jonathan parked up on the outside, second. Keel Largo Express third. Quarter mile paced in 30 seconds flat. Off the top turn they count. Island Gem still holds the lead up front. SF Jonathan up 2 on the outside. Keel Largo Express racing third. Fourth is Salome Bay. Bayside Catfish up from the back, wide in 5. From 6 is Green Tree Sprite with the Rocky. And the Mormac Fay trails, moving to the paddock turn second time. Island Gem still your leader up front. SF Jonathan parked out second. Keel Largo Express 1-0-1-4 by the half. They move on by the 5-8. Island Gem still on top. Keel Largo Express second. SF Jonathan down the back stretch they go. There goes Keel Largo Express. Up to challenge Island Gem. Salome Bay racing third. Bayside Catfish 3 wide fourth. Past the 3/4 they go on to the 7-8. Island Gem, Keel Largo Express up on the outside second. Salome Bay up the rail. Bayside Catfish is going to tip 3 wide off the final turn. 1:34 by the 3/4. It's Island Gem, Keel Largo Express. Here comes Bayside Catfish up on the outside. Keel Largo Express. Salome Bay, Bayside Catfish. Keel Largo Express to win it. Salome Bay second. Third is Bayside Catfish. To the wire is your unofficial winner of this afternoon's final race, the Montague Vet Clinic pace, your number 8 entry, Keel Largo Express. 5-year-old pacing Bay Gelding by AC's Dandy from the dam Coconut Girl. On by Barry Craswell of Winslow. Paul McDonald has just picked up his third winning drive on the afternoon. Number 108 on the season. Good winning trip. 2-0-4-3 for 8. Keel Largo Express. Now at trackside, Dr. Mike Slana of the Montague Vet Clinic presenting the cooler to the winning horse Keel Largo Express. The owner Barry Craswell and driver Paul McDonald. Keel Largo Express winning the Montague Vet Clinic pace 2-0-4-3.
4, 7, 2, 6, 5, 3, 8, 1, 30, 1-0-1-4, 134, 204, 3. Wagers 56, 728, and 2 cents.
The judges thank the horsemen, all the horsemen, for a great afternoon of racing here, boys. Here now are the official results of race 12. 1 Island Gem 4, 2 SF Jonathan 7, 3 Salome Bay 2, 4 Green Tree Sprite 6, 5 Rhythm Rocky 5, 6 Bayside Catfish 3, 7 Mormac Fay 8,